everyone, happy Sunday. Just wanted to do something a little bit different since it's a new month. I had ordered or placed an order on Ulta because I needed to restock on just some makeup stuff in general, and I've been buying from Ulta for pretty much decades, and decided to go online because life hack, if you go through American Airlines shopping and you shop at Ulta, you can actually get every dollar that you spend, you can actually get 3 times as much airline points, or however, whatever multiplier they decide on doing each month. So ended up doing that, but then decided that we can do an unboxing of the things that are essentially my makeup staples. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up here. And yes, I do restock maybe once every 3 or so months, but sometimes if I'm in the area, I just restock a little bit sooner or whatever here. So anyway, so basically you guys will get a little bit of an insight of what my makeup routine looks like every single day. I'll probably end up posting a video separately at some point to do that, but anyway, so this is just kind of like an Ulta unboxing, if you say, and it's not sponsored at all by Ulta. Maybe one day I'll be able to get a sponsorship from Ulta, but anyway, so to kind of begin things, I got a few things that I use every day, and I also got a few things that I am going to be incorporating and things like that. So kind of start things off here. So the first part of my makeup routine is actually my primer, and I use Smashbox. I use the shade Light, and this one goes at that's the very first thing that goes on my face after I wash my face and do my skin routine every morning. This is so that I can protect my face from any sort of other ingredients that the foundation might add on to my face. And so it's also got some SPF of 25 as well, so that also gives some skin protection as well. And it also provides, it's essentially a tinted moisturizer. So especially in these winter months when it's drier, definitely want it to do moisturizing and things like that too. So put that aside there. Second part of my makeup routine is the foundation itself. So I actually use NARS. I've been using NARS, goodness, since actually my wedding. So NARS was the foundation that I used on my wedding day actually. But it was a different line. It was like the Photo Light line, but I switched to this matte foundation pretty recently. And so anyway, so I use I've always used this Light 3.5, and it's the Salzburg kind. So it comes in this cute little bottle. It's very compact, so it's very nice to travel with. Anyway, so next part. So in terms of just makeup usage in general, I more or less ended up recently getting more into contouring because at baseline my face is round, and so I do like doing a little bit more contouring and things like that. And so what I found and experimented with over time is actually using Too Faced the contour stick, or the melting bronzing and sculpting stick. So I actually use it's the chocolate caramel shade, I believe. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that correctly. Yes, it's a chocolate caramel shade. There you go, right on top there. So that's actually my next line, or my next step in my makeup routine is I do a couple of lines of contouring up here, and actually on my jawline as well too, to kind of give my face a little bit more definition. Anyway, so next, so my through and through most important part of my makeup routine is actually my eyes. I always just make sure to make it a point to do some eyeshadow, whether it's natural or if I feel like being a little bit more playful one day with just a little bit more eyeshadow or eye makeup. But the one thing that I really cannot go without is actually my Styla Stay All Day eyeliner, and I use the Intense Black. I basically stock up on this all the time because any sort of time that I'm without eyeliner, I like get a little bit anxious, to be honest with you. It's just a me thing. And so I do need to at least have eyeliner on at some point in time. And so that's one important factor. I recently discovered Rem Beauty by Ariana Grande. I really like her dark, like neutral tones, which are like the Muse shades. She's got this gold shade as well too. Actually I just restocked on it. It's called the Comet shade. And so I definitely am obsessed with these liquid eyeshadows as well. Then let's see, I did get a few extra things here too. I did get some concealer because you never know when you actually need some concealer. I know I was running low, so I ended up just buying another concealer. My concealer go-to is Shape Tape, and so I use the shade 22N, which is light neutral. So there's that, and then so to top off my makeup routine, I actually use a lip gloss. I didn't stock up that time because I didn't really use a lot of lipstick for the past like 5 or so years because you know, COVID times, we were masking up a lot, and like my lip gloss would just get all over my mask anyway. So and now we're actually masking up again because of respiratory season. So it all depends, right? So I didn't really stock up on the lipstick this time around, but to top off all the makeup, I actually use, or I recently discovered, Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I discovered the concept of setting spray after using makeup for many decades. So I use this. I needed to make sure I restocked on this. I usually stock up on the smaller bottle. I don't really feel the need to use a giant bottle. Plus, I really like convenient travel sizes because we do travel a lot. I do want to make sure that if I'm using it everyday life, I'm gonna be able to take it with me wherever, right? So anyway, so I got a few extra bonuses. I believe there's this like Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. So I got a little bit of a bonus on there, and then I think I also got like this really nice mascara. So can't wait to try that out. It was really hard for me to find makeup generally that I didn't react to initially, but this was kind of like my go-to. Anyway, so a couple of other things I ended up getting. Definitely really important to exfoliate once a week. Just kind of do a full body scrub. Or I usually kind of do it once every couple of weeks or so. So I bought myself a body scrub, and I saw this Lychee Kiss. It was also on clearance, so I also wanted to get in on that. And then I needed new shampoo, so ended up getting, let's see here, if I can get this out. Ended up getting this, oh my goodness, if I can get this online, or if I can get this out of the bag. I've heard of this brand before. It's called the Tea Tree Special. So there's a lot of like benefits behind tea tree oil when it comes to hair and things like that. And so that's why I ended up just deciding on buying a large volume of this, and there was a special on this as well too. I'm gonna start using this because I suffer from dandruff at baseline. And you know, there's been remedies such as like, you know, washing your hair every other day so that the natural hair oils will be able to help will be able to help naturally moisturize your scalp so that you're less likely to get flaky. But I also am also in search of a good shampoo to be able to help with this. But anyway, so this is just concluding my unboxing, my Ulta unboxing. Manifesting one day I'll get a sponsorship from Ulta, but if not, it's okay. Just wanted to share like what my makeup routine typically looks like. I'll probably end up again posting a different video of like a get ready with me at some point in time, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. You guys take care. Have a good Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.